Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 1st through the 7th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. Okay, well, I'm seeing the red tree that usually turns red first, starting to turn red. I don't want to jinx it, but that to me seems like autumn is coming. Anyways, the overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Cups, which is a good energy. I'm trying to, hold on, give me a second, because I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. I'm seeing some concerning energies, but then again, I see you walking away from those. So, you're looking like you're in good spirits here. Your heart is open. You're doing your thing. Okay. Good. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords. There's a dynamic there that's playing out. Like, you seem to be very clear about something there. You seem to be pretty balanced, pretty I'm in it type of a thing. But there seems to be confusion about something, where you kind of lose it at times for a split second. You know, that sense of clarity. For the most part, whatever you're engaging with there looks good. But in the current situation, the Six of Swords, the Death card, the Devil, you're either putting an end to something very, very toxic, where you kind of are walking away from it as we speak, or it's something of yours that you're looking into that's not that great, it's not that healthy, and you're done with that crap, you know? It's either an external situation that you're moving away from, or your own, you know, your own unhealthy patterns. It's a process though, so it's not like, oh, okay, you're waking up today and there you go, you're done, you're out of this. No, you're in the middle of this process. Okay, in the immediate future, the Knight of Wands, the Temperance card, the Hangman. Great energies here. There's a flow to you, and even though it's not necessarily the same at every step, it seems to be working out for you. Where I see you coming in strong and passionate, you know, moving forward towards whatever it is you're doing, and then taking the time to just stand still. So there's a natural flow there for whatever it is you're engaged with, and then you're picking up the pace. You're kind of in that flow, so it's freaking amazing. Okay. Let's clarify. Let me see, hold on, because these cats are gonna start moving. You got Felix there, you got Kai there, you got Cosmo showing up in a minute. She's eating right now. The boys decided to join me this morning, and then pops in Cosmo. She's like, pick me. Anyways, for the Knight of Cups, you get the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing here. Your energy is open towards forward options. There's plenty of options there to choose from. You're kind of sitting and kind of exploring and kind of taking your time with figuring out what it is you want to do next here about something. Something upsets you, though. Something is a little bit upsetting in the mix there as you're trying to figure out where to next, or what you're gonna do next. It's not a lot of upsetness, but it's a little bit of something there. But let me do the King of Swords. You get the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, the Three of Wands. You started something there, you started engaging with something, and you were 100% sure that you wanted to do this. As you were doing that, It's almost like walking away from the life you previously had or something. It's not experimenting. It's something where you wake up one day and you're like, I want to do that, and you go ahead and do it. But I see you removed from what you were doing before. I don't know if in order to do that, you had to kind of leave yourself behind a little bit or something. Interesting. For the Queen of Wands, you get the Chariot, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Man, these are energies you encounter as you decide, okay, that's where I want to go. These are energies I see popping in along the way. And they're just right. They're just fitting, you know, for whatever it is you need along the way. All sorts of energies. It's not just one. It's not one that sticks out necessarily. It's a blend. It's multiple. But they're just right. They feel right for what you need. Okay, good. Let me do the Two of Swords. The King of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Magician. Huh, there is one that sticks out just now. Okay, what's up with this one? I don't know, because you don't know. You're confused about it. So there's one energy that definitely sticks out. It's part of your soul family, whoever this is, whatever is going on around this energy. And this could even be someone you're learning something from. So it's not necessarily, oh yeah, romantic or, no, not necessarily. But it is kind of sticking out. Kind of set apart there. But there seems to be confusion on your part when it comes to this energy. And I don't really know why, because you're the one that called this in. You're the one that kind of tapped this energy on the shoulder and said, hey, you show up in my life now. And then it did. And then you're like, okay, now what? Let's do the Six of Swords. For the Six of Swords, you get the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Man, it's like you're leaving a mess behind. That's what you're doing here. I do believe it has to do more with you than with an external energy. Okay, I don't know if this girl is ever gonna learn to eat or to drink. She always does that, where she... Oh, she's back to eating. She looks like she's choking or something. I don't, she's got a weird way of eating and drinking. She does this and then she does that like a chicken. And sometimes, I don't know, it goes in the wrong way. I don't know what happens, and I have to rub her throat. And she's fine, but... I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, you're looking like you're leaving... quite a disaster behind. And I do get a sense that it has more to do with you, but not you, well, you at the end of the day. But you tied up to other experiences, other energies out there. And how those experiences kind of brought up some unhealthy stuff to the surface for you. And as you do this, as you remove yourself more and more from those patterns of the old you, or, you know, how you would show up in certain experiences, it is looking like, I don't know what example to give you exactly for this one, because I'm not good with action movies or like remembering them, but think of the hero coming out from the rumble behind them and smoke everywhere, and you know, that's kind of how you look like here. But man, you look good as you do this. You okay, baby girl? You're good. She's got the fluffiest tail. That's just her tail. Man. For the Death card, you get the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Ooh. And it's been part of you for such a long time, this whole... I can't even... Again, it's like saying goodbye to the old self. Where for the longest time, you've been kind of trapped in there. And... I think it was time for this old self to go a long time ago, but it's doing it now, so Because I feel like you've seen that something is not working out for the longest time. But it is what it is. For the devil, you get the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 7 of Wands. But you're determined now. You know, all of those unhealthy parts that are coming to the surface, all of... It does point to one experience in particular, which I haven't seen it through the reading yet. I'm not seeing it now clearly, I just know it's there. There's one experience in particular, and it could have been recent, where it brought all of this up for you, where the whole situation seemed to have been unhealthy. I'm not going to call it toxic, but unhealthy. But to such extent that it led you into this place of, okay, let's unpack that. And then let me bring it back to me. And then let me see what that did for me and what it brought up for me. And it's all of this, which right now you're leaving all of it behind, which in turn tells me you're doing a lot of healing around you. So it's, in my book, this looks pretty cool. But for the Knight of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card, the 9 of Cups. Man, you're doing better and better here. You're like in this flow of alignment with self here. And there's passion, and there's inner happiness, and there's outer happiness, and love, and great freaking energies here. Let me see the Temperance card. For the Temperance card in the immediate future, you get the Death card, the Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles. This is your rebirth right here. This is your rebirth. It's not even... You would think it's happening now. It's happening right here. This is you stepping into your power fully. This is where you actually shed the old completely. This is just part of the process right now. But right here is when it's happening, and you're going to feel it. Let him be. Okay. Let Kai sleep. You know he loves you, but not right now. Let's do the Hangman in the... He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. In the immediate future, the Temperance card, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles. This is the new version of you kind of coming to the surface after the rebirth process here. It's looking good. It's looking quite steady and like moving forward at a pretty grounded type of a pace, which to me right now feels a little slow. But to you, it's going to feel proper. It's almost like you're becoming very, very sensitive to sudden moves, and which is going to be quite interesting because you are a fire sign. So, but it's a good tone. It's something that fits you for, you know, you're just kind of coming out to the surface, so you want to take it easy as you go, and that's exactly what you're doing. It just feels good, and it keeps you a lot more present, you know, in the moment with everything. So this is a beautiful process of basically death and rebirth happening for you here. You're still in the midst of the death process, and then you'll step right into the rebirth process, which is beautiful. And there are experiences, one in particular, that definitely led you here. So this would be one that in time you're probably going to be grateful for, if not already. But from the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the 7 of Wands, the Tower, the 10 of Cups. Kai does not want to play with you right now. And you'll force him to, huh? I would say with this one, it's a representation of you being kind of on that thin threshold between the old you and the new you, and you're really being cautious to not slip back into the old you. Like you're really kind of like, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see what's beyond this. And that's exactly what you're doing. So you're doing it. You're really putting up the resistance in front of the old you, basically. So whenever old patterns are trying to come into play, you're probably like, nope, you know. So there's a lot of awareness around that. Good. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.